Okay, now in this video I'm going to take a look how we can understanding CSS. I'm Bob Mark and I'm your host now. So now let's see, inside my directory I have folder CSS, and inside I have index HTML. Inside this is just HTML attribute, and then I'm gonna create new file called CSS. Before we create new file, I'm gonna link to this CSS file, style.css. Save. I'm gonna create new file CSS called style.css, and right here I'm gonna create new div container box 1, box 2, and box 3. Okay, now inside here what we need to do is nothing. So now the problem is, if I wanna make box third, so I'm gonna treat time like this, so I can just use something like this. Use selectors box 1 and selector 2 box 2 and the last box 3. Let's see what's happening. Nothing happens because we don't say anything inside our style. So the first thing we need to do is see if I can create this times 2, and inside I'm gonna create logam like that, and see what's happened inside my browser. Okay, we see we have padding automatically from here to here. So and then I'm gonna create new one times 2. Okay, so now let's see what's happening again. Alright, you see we have padding and margin automatically. This is very ugly because what? It's not very cool. If you wanna design your page, it's gonna be influenced in your design. So we can conclude it can be driven by star like this. So star mean is all element inside here will be padding to be null and margin to be null. Okay, we see the difference is we grab this all. So if you wanna create something like, we have a container, I think. Container. If you wanna create container, just create container. So we don't have padding double. If you comment this up for now, I just wanna use exactly how we can use it. So you see padding is double. If you not having padding, you have padding automatically. It's ugly for you, you know. So now let's jump to the next box. Inside here we have box 1. So now for star, you understand star, just remember star is going to style all of your elements inside here. For example, again, if you wanna create color red, it will be red all at the dress. Alright, you understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's go. Okay, now I'm gonna create inside here with HD% like this. So what we need to do inside with HD%, the aim is we can create center our page to create margin to be auto. It will be center our page like this one. Okay, you understand? If you don't sure understand what I'm talking about, so we can create border right solid no just for black, and then right here is left. Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, we see right here that is very exactly how we can understanding margin auto. So for example, again, I'm gonna create, yes, we have. So now let's setting, just delete this because we don't need that anymore, just for example to have making here. So now what we're gonna do is make box 1. Box 1, I'm gonna create, okay, I'm sorry, I think I need to check inside here. I'm gonna create the ID box. Okay, let's see. Alright, we have this because we don't see anything like box 1, box 2 because we don't having margin. So I'm gonna create margin inside 5 pixel, just for make this sure we working inside 3 box like that. Okay, and if you wanna move this box 2 to be here and box 3 to be here, you just create something like display inline log. Okay, you make this sure it will be determined like this. So now I'm gonna show you again something about margin. So now I'm gonna create of this call box 1. So now I'm gonna create again, I'm gonna create this one right here is box, so like this. So now I'm gonna create a new one right here is background to be red, background to be green, and background to be yellow. And now we can see the difference. So let's see. Okay, if you wanna adjust for margin bottom and top, you can just using something like okay, I just wanna use for box review so you understand what I'm talking about. So now inside here I'm gonna create margin 5 pixel and 0 pixel. I just wanna use 0 because it's default. Don't use pixel because it can use just 0 like that. So let's see. You know why this just margin from here. So if we margin all, for example like this, it will be margin all. So you see what the difference is. If you mainly if you are using like this, it just for bottom and top, right and left is 0. And the same I'm talking about. So now if you wanna just setting for margin left and right, you just create 10 pixel, and right here is no. Let's see. Alright, you see the difference? Maybe you don't see right here because we don't set anything we have. So let's see inside here, background to be I'm sorry, not for right here, but right here, box, background yellow. To make this sure working alright, exactly what we want it, I'm gonna create width 200 pixel. Okay, we say I think I need to create blue because we see inside here just yellow. So you see the difference, and then you understand I think about this margin. So now I'm gonna show you again. If you wanna this box 2 to be here double, I think, so you can just create to be 20 pixel. Okay, you see the difference. This is exactly how we can understanding CSS margin bottom or something like that. So now you can use negative, and then if you wanna use exactly the box 3, you can just using like this. So we can change to be 80 pixel for now. Okay, you see the difference. We have 3 box but double. So now I'm gonna show you again exactly how we can use transparent like image or something like that. So now I'm gonna create again inside here to be nothing now, and then right here I'm gonna create background, and then I'm gonna create new inside here I'm gonna create div class who like that, who I think. So now inside class who we don't see anything because we just we don't set the background. So I'm gonna create new one inside here, who background RGBA to be like this. Create padding inside here, padding all to make it padding all. I'm gonna create 20. Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, you see the difference is if you choose another color like yellow, it will be followed by your color background like this one right here. So RGBA just for make this dark. So if you are using something like this double same color, just see we get some result but different color. Alright, you see this I think hash 99 and this is hash 22, right? Maybe, I don't know. But again I'm gonna talking about how we can setting all of stuff inside here. Okay, now I'm gonna create nav or li for 4, I think just 4, and a and link count. Okay, like that. So if you wanna choose wanna setting for li, you have nav inside here and you have all inside here. So what you wanna do, if you wanna make a background nav all, if you wanna use all, for example all 60 pixel, and then I'm gonna create new wool inside under here, output outside about navigation. I think wool leave. I'm going to be times 3. And how are you? Okay, we need to create like that. So now we can see like this. So now let's see. Alright, now we don't see anything, I think. Okay, we don't save. So let's see again. Alright, you see we have a background. Maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about, so I can use nav. Alright, here you can use dr times 10. Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, you see UL inside here is the background red, but UL inside is background red. So if you want to setting just for nav wool, you can just use nav wool like that. So let's see. Okay, this one right here is nothing, because what you have before you setting for wool, you have navigation inside here, navigation nav. So you can just use nav wool. And then you wanna create Lee. If you wanna setting for Lee, for example, nav Lee and log like that. So we can see what's happening. Alright, you see the difference is the background, the text gonna be just for Lee we setting. So now if you wanna create color for Lee to be white, let's see what's happened. It can be used, you know why? Because we have a inside here, anchor tag. So we can use nav Lee a. So we can see again, this changed. If you wanna create text decoration, you can use like this. Like I said before, it can be used because what? We wanna setting for anchor text, but you have Lee and anchor text, and we wanna setting for anchor text. You just use text decoration gonna be not gonna be working because we put inside here, so we can put inside here. So let's see again. I think it's working. Alright. Now if you wanna make padding, you can make a padding inside here like that. But I think it's not gonna be exactly you wanted. You know why? We don't having style inside from margin for top, just for margin bottom. So we can see, we can setting UL Lee not for anchor text. So we can just create padding to 20 pixel to be nav Lee. Let's see. Alright, exactly you want it, right? Alright, I think you understand what's going on. So now if you just, like I said before, if you want to setting nav, you have 3. For example, like I said before, we talking about box 1, 2, 3. We want to setting all width or something. We can just use method like I talk later. So now let's see. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I can use div 1 like that, and 6. And then you see, if you wanna create same result, width box 1 is 100, height 100, box 2 and another. You can use something like this. Box 1 width 100 pixel and height 100 pixel. Box 2 same result, 100 pixel, so height 100 pixel, just like this. So what we do inside here, you see we have we don't see anything. Oh yes, because what, we don't create a background, so background red, and this one right here is black. Let's see again. Alright, you see, if we setting like this, you are gonna be working exactly not very cool, because what, you have 2 width and height same result, but you just create double quote. You can just using one class dot class 1 setting for all of this inside here. So we can just using by 1 div So we are setting for div. I think we have some result. Alright, like I said before. So now this is just understanding how CSS working. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, so you just screen browser in how to use CSS or how to understand CSS. This is just make the tutorial. So thank you for watching. I'm your host, and you can subscribe me, and thank you for watching. See you next time, guys.